I think we're live. I'm not sure. Hopefully we got some comments rolling through. All right, what's up, MVH? Good to see you. The Undertaker Callaway guy. Glad you guys got the new link here. Also, check out our new little pet. This is Kado. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Make sure we're all good. Let me pull it up here. Loud and clear. Awesome. All right, we got 3 people in now. Make sure we can get everyone else that's on the stream coming over here. Let me pull it up here on the iPad while everyone say hello to the new pet. This is Kado bird. All right, looks like we're getting it over. All right, it is a Senegal, yes. All right, I'm seeing me on the live stream here, so that's good. Let me just make sure everyone on the other one knows to come on over. Come on over. All right. Looks like we got 3 people in here. Looks like we still have 6 people waiting over there on the other one. All right, looks like we got some people coming back in. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I scheduled it, and then YouTube was like, "Hey, no, we're not gonna let you go in there. We're not gonna let you do it. We're not gonna let you go in there. We're not gonna let you do it." So I was like, "Great." So the last 30 minutes of me trying to sit there, trying to figure out how to get it to go live. But this is our new pet. This is Kado bird. Here's a little. Oh, do you see yourself? Yeah, you see yourself? You want pets? You want pets? So we got Kado. We actually paid for him, but this poor little guy has plucked out all of his feathers on his chest. Come on, show him. Come on. Come on. See all those poor little feathers he's plucked out, but he is a cute little bird. We got him on Sunday, so we've had him for 1 week now. He really is getting to like us a lot. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself? Yeah. So this is Kado. So once he gets kind of more comfortable around a lot of people, we'll start bringing him out into the storefront, and we'll have a pet bird. The problem with being a fish store is that we sell every fish that we get. So it's hard to have a pet fishing shop because they all get sold. So having a bird in a fish store is a lot easier on us, so we don't get rid of them. So Jason Holmes, yes, they are super intelligent, and he comes out every single day and hangs out with us. And he's got, let me see, actually, let me go. You guys are going to see some messy back room here, but Lewis is back here. Here, do you guys want to say hello to Lewis? There he is. Well, so here's his cage. We got him a huge cage. Look at that. This little bird, this big cage. He loves it. He's a happy little guy. So I'll just let him chill back here unless he wants to come with us again. You want pets? Okay. Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Come in. Come in. No? Okay. All right. We'll leave him back here. We'll let him hang out with Lewis. All right. Let's go back up to the storefront here. So, all righty. So, good morning, everybody. Thank you all for coming in. It looks like we're getting there on the orientation locked. Okay. All right, let's go back through the chat here and say hello to everybody. So MVH, good to see you. Undertaker Callaway, good morning. Jason Holmes, good to see you. Scheller Aquatics, awesome, good to see you here. Timothy Darling, welcome. Maria, hello, and congratulations on the baby. He's looking so big. So excited to see when he comes out and how happy of a little guy he's going to be. I'm sure the girls are ecstatic. Yep, he's a Senegal parrot. So that's max size. He's 5 years old. So we got him from some people out in Nevada. So Courtney and I got in the car and we drove out to Wendover and picked him up. So yeah, so it was a pretty long drive to get out there. It was like 2.5 hours to get him. Luckily, the people were nice enough and drove another hour and a half from their house to drop him off to us, so we didn't have to go the full like 4.5. I think it was 4.5 hours, 3.5 hours, something like that, to get out to him. So we got him. We drove him back home. He was pretty scared the first day, but he's starting to warm up, which is really awesome. So now we have a parrot in our life. So yeah. So let's get back into the chat here again. So if anyone's got anything they want to say or any of that stuff, it's been a while since I've streamed. I think it was, 3 or 4 weeks ago. But some big life changes. This is now my place of work officially. We have completed that other job. I'm done there. So now it's fish. It's full-time fish. As much as I can. I still do have a bunch of stuff that I need to get done. So there's some things that I need to do with that other job still. But until then, this is me. So if you guys come into the shop, you'll either see Lewis here or you'll see myself here every single day usually. And we did change our store hours. We're now 11 to 7 every day but Wednesday. So if you guys do have anything you need locally, just stop on in. We do have the website too. So if anyone wants anything, they can always order it from us online. We put some really cool plecos up. I think there's actually a couple right here. Let me see. Yeah, there's one of them in the back there. Let's see what else. I think there's another pleco somewhere around here that we got on the site. Oh, but check these out though. Oh, look how beautiful. Yeah, we got some cool stuff right now. Lots of plecos, of course. That's Lewis's thing, but we also got some really cool guppies. Let me see. I just saw a chat come through. Mark says, tomorrow I'm going to check out the 120 or 150 for you. Awesome. I think that's II. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's a big change in life, but really, really excited for it. So Maria said, rescue birds are awesome. We have 2 birds. Cockatiel randomly showed up to our house, and green cheek conures named Ari. Yeah, I've wanted a parrot since I was a little kid. Same with Lewis, and so we started looking, and we were gonna either get just like some little budgies or something, but then we saw the Senegal come up on our local kind of like a Craigslist, and he was kind of in rough shape. And we're like, okay, that's kind of the perfect bird for us because we have the resources to be able to give him the perfect life. So we were really excited to see him come across. So yeah, so you'll probably see Kato a lot more. He likes to hang out on shoulders and stuff. So if I'm live streaming in the back where my desk is as well, later on, once that's all cleaned up out back there, you'll probably see him flying around or landing on shoulders and stuff too. So but let me show you guys these awesome guppies we just got in. Look at those. Some green dragon guppies. Look at how beautiful the females are, though. Look at that. Males, females. Ooh. Beautiful ones. We got some more Barbs. Here's some more guppies we got. Got some tuxedo kois. Let me see if it'll actually focus. There we go. Tuxedo kois. The females are beautiful. They're like almost like a platinum color, which is really cool. We got some red dragons up in here. Males are beautiful. Females are just as beautiful. That's a female right there. Both of those are, and then that's the male. So not much color difference between those. And we got these really cool albinos too, which I'm not a huge fan of the albinos, but these are really pretty. Really, really pretty, in my opinion, at least. Let's see. We got a bunch of stuff. We've been getting a bunch of really cool orders. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw this yesterday. I'll be taking this guy home probably in the next couple days, and it should be my my next video I put out for you guys is taking home an African Arowana. So really pretty fish. Look at that. I've never thought I'd have an Arowana or anything big like that, and now I do. So super excited. Let's see what else we got. We got some gold shrimp. Look at those. Some nice half black yellows. These are really good guppy. Really good ones. Nice hardy fish. Some blue shrimps. Some really nice reds. Look at them all there. And we got some greens that came in kind of all over the place. Like there's a yellow one, and like a red one, a blue one. There's a few greens though. That's a good green. But they kind of came in a little different than we wanted. Oh, and then we got some really cool bettas too. Oh, look at that guy. So yeah, we've been getting a lot of really cool stuff, and it's just, you know, staying super busy. But now we are open more, so we're open that 11 to 7 now every day except for Wednesday. So it's getting good, getting good. All right, let's go back into the chat here. Maria, do you still have your fish? I do still have my fish room at home. Still have all the tanks that we're used to. Nothing's changed there. The only thing that's changed, actually, no, nothing has changed. I pretty much have every tank that I had before. I've just changed a couple of species in some of the tanks, but hopefully we'll be doing a fish room tour again here soon. I haven't done one in like 2 years, so it's been a really long time since we did a fish room tour. So I definitely need to do that for you guys. But we're getting our bathroom remodeled on Monday, so I'm going to have guys in and out of there. So our garage is full of some stuff right now for that. So I thought it'd be better to live stream down here at the shop for you because it's a little bit cleaner and it's more fun because you get to see all the cool fish. Any plans to venture into saltwater? Not for me. Saltwater is not really my thing. I'd rather just stick to the freshwater. I just enjoy it more. I don't know. It's just easier. Like I do travel a lot now. I don't have to travel as much, but I do like the ability to be able to just kind of pick up and go. With the fish that I do have, it's really nice that I can do that. Rico Stan, good to see you. Glad you could make it in. Undertaker Callaway, I lost the pool pond, but not the fish. Well, that's good. At least you didn't lose the fish. But I'm sorry to hear that you lost the pool pond. Steve said, I picked up some of your whiptails. They are awesome. They are awesome. Let me show you guys those so we have the parents in here, and there's still a couple fry left. Look how cool these are. So there's, pardon the algae on some of these tanks, but look how long that whiptail is. That just goes, there it goes, and it goes all the way up and all the way down to there. It's probably a good 6-8 inches of the whiptail. Let me see. Oh, there's a baby right there. There you go. There's a little guy. Let's see if there's any more. It's kind of like a hunt I have. Whenever we have kids come into the shop here, I'm like, there's babies in there if you can find them. There's a couple. Let's see. There's one right there in the middle of the screen. Turned kind of sand color, trying to blend in, which is pretty cool. Well, let's see if I can find any more. I know there's a couple more. I think I counted like 6 or 7 yesterday when I was going through it. Yeah, there's another one right there. How cool are those little guys? So fun. All right, let's get back to the chat. Yeah, those are some really cool ones. We got them, I want to say like a year ago. We picked them up, and then the customer who bought them bred them and then brought them back in. Really great pleco breeder, great fish breeder locally. So it's really cool that now Steve's got them because now he can try his hand at them too. So it'll be really cool to keep those kind of going locally. We like that kind of stuff. We like to buy local as much as we can. So let's see, what else have we got going on here? We've changed the store a lot. So let me kind of give you guys a whole view here. So if you remember correctly from like the last few streams we've done or videos or any of that stuff, we used to have like the wood racks right up against there that kind of matched this one over here with those flaps that came down. But we put in 2 racks right there. We put in another rack right here. This is all flower horns on this rack. So this one's on the website for sale. Really pretty guy. Great interaction on these fish too. Look at that. I don't think this one, I think this one is on the site too. Let me see if I can get him to come forward. There it goes. Beautiful fish. So yeah, so this is the flower horn rack. We also have a beautiful golden base female right down there. Some really nice flower horns. That whole rack. We got a couple brackish tanks too. We sold all the fish out of those yesterday, but we're going to be adding some more bigger tanks for brackish. We got some mud guppies here, but yeah, we kind of added more of like a community shrimp plant betta section over on this side. We went from, I think, 12 tanks over here to like, I don't know what this is, like 20 now almost, if not more. Then we got the big 90 right here, 55 down below, of course, the big 125. And then we took out all the wood racks on this side too. So if you remember, we had the same wood racks running down this whole side. So we put in the same ones as these, but these are just red. So we did the red ones on this side, and Lewis did this cool step down across the whole thing. I think it looks so cool. But this is kind of more of the monster section. We got the Africans, and we're going to just kind of keep it going. But we're trying to organize more now that we've got more tank space. It's a lot easier to do. But yeah, it looks way different than if you came in, what, a year and a half ago when Lewis opened up shop. So it's kind of cool to see it evolve and kind of become the dream that he had when he originally opened, and come into that now. So let's see, we got an epistogramma in the back there hanging out. This is a pretty cool pleco too. This is a pretty rare one. It's on the site, I believe, as well. Got a really pretty Severum. That guy. And then we got these really weird, awesome catfish things back there. They're the Rio Meta Galahiri or something like that, I think is how they're pronounced. Super cool fish. They like squeak when you take them out of the water. So yeah, so we just changed the store a lot. We've been doing a lot down here. Lewis has been kicking butt, staying super late, working his butt off, getting it all done. So definitely give him some props for sure. He hardest worker I know for sure on that. But it's exciting to be down here and everything too. So we're going to be probably doing a lot more streams down here. You're going to see a lot more videos down here, more unboxings, that kind of stuff. We got a lot of really cool things coming through the door lately, and it's just going to get better and better and better the longer that we're here, of course. Like yesterday, we got in that African arrow. We got in a little baby Maboo for a customer. So that's really cool. We got all sorts of really, really fun stuff in shop. It is being Sunday now, so most of the shipments come in like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So by Sunday, a lot of the stuff's already gone. But this week, we still have some really good stuff, and that's kind of fun. We got some huge peacock gudgeons, like that guy's like the size of my finger, like crazy. And then some blue balloon rams, super funny looking fish. Got some longfin neons. I've never seen a longfin neon until Lewis brought these in, so really kind of cool looking fish. But yeah, let me get back in the chat. We had a couple more people come in and say hello. We got Rico Stan dropping some links. I appreciate it, Rico. Fish Central, good to see ya. MVH, yeah, these Severums do look really nice. They are a pretty one. We got a tiger, and then we got some rock keels in there. Guppy Ranch, good to see ya. It has been a long time. Very, very long time. Glad to see you in the chat again. seems like a lot of us Guppy people have kind of taken a little bit of time off. I think it was just the summer, kind of beat our butts and made us super busy, and everyone was working really hard and trying to get everything done. And now that winter's kind of rolling around again, we can spend a little bit more time on the fish again. Getting cold, the breeding will start again once the barometric pressures start changing. So it's that perfect time for us fish people, fish nerds to kind of really get what we want and kind of start breeding it, because the winter is the perfect time to do it. And then when spring hits, you can start shipping all those babies and fry and all that stuff. Let's see, we got Stephen P. Good to see you. Glad you're in here. Glad to see that you guys and your family are all okay from all the storms and everything too. We're all worried about you guys. Rico Stan said, Alex at the Secret History had the longfin neons too. Love them. I don't currently have any neons, but I think I need some of those. Yeah, they're really, really cool. And they are very expensive though. We didn't realize how expensive they were until we got them. But they are $11.99. So they're kind of a little bit more of expensive of a neon, but super cool. And we actually got these in I think on Wednesday, and we haven't lost any of them, which is even better. We got some Amano shrimp in here too. Such a great shrimp. Such a great shrimp. All right, back to the chat here. Everyone's saying hello to Steven and Rico. And if you guys haven't gone over to Rico's channel to look at the Fishmas kind of giveaway community building thing that he's doing over there, definitely go check it out. It's really cool. We're part of it here at the Waterfront. We're going to donate some gift cards so you guys can get some cool stuff off the website, whether that be fish foods or plants or fish or whatever you want. We've got a lot of stuff on there right now. So we got all the Extreme, we got a Rapashi, we got Fritz, got our own product lines. We have our own sponge filters. So we got the little guys, which are good for the 5 gallons and stuff. And then we made our own bigger one, which you can see them in a lot of our tanks. We got them kind of hanging around. But these are the medium size here. Get it out and I'll show you guys what this thing looks like. So they're $7.99 for the medium, goes up to 50 gallons. The nice part about our medium is it actually fits in a 10 gallon and a 20 long, which is even cooler. So yeah, look at these, how cool that is. And then the nicest part right here, oh gosh, it's gonna be hard with one hand. Get that on. So this slides up. So if you got a taller tank, you can adjust this. But if you got your airline connected right there, boop, and then you can clean your sponge, and then this just slides right back over. Right back down the tube, no issues. And then they do stack, which is really nice. We love these. Took us a while to find the right one, but we ordered I think a little over 2,000 of these. So if you're looking to build out a fish room or something, definitely recommend these. They're the fine sponge, which you can ask Steve in the comment just said his favorite sponge filter. All the breeders want the medium or the large size. Let's see, let's grab a large. We had them, a lot of them sell out the other day, but the large is a little bit bigger, but the same exact design, which is really nice. So yeah, so you still get the fine sponge, you still get the uplift tube, and they do stack. So I've had some people buy them and stack them. So nice, lots of surface area with these ridges in them. Perfect sponge. I'm going to be soon changing out every single one of my coarse sponges for one of these fine ones, because they just last so much longer. They hold so much more bacteria, and they're just better for the breeding. Better for breeding. All right. Undertaker Calloway just said, my platies had babies. The betta is babysitting. That's awesome. That's so cute. Sometimes bettas are some of the best fish, for sure. For sure. Stephen P., do you find that it clogs quickly with the fine material? No, we actually don't. So the other nice part, I'm sure Steve as well, Keller or Scheller Aquatics, um, can kind of vouch for this, is the fine sponges, they're going to actually get you more surface area. So they may clog after a month of use, but you're going to get so much more particulates. Like, look at this one. We just cleaned this one a month ago, but you can see how much debris has been caught in that. When we were running core sponges in here, we were having, you know, outbreaks of like ick and all sorts of crazy stuff going on with the core sponges. When we switched over to the fine, we haven't had any. So it's kind of one of those, it's just a little bit better for a lot of things. But when it comes to breeding, these are also incredible because, like, I know that Steve over at Scheller, like, he had this issue, and I've had it as well, where if you're breeding bristlenose or any plecos of any kind, they like to go into the uplift tube. So we designed these so that they can't really get in and turn. So all they can do is they can go into this little valve part right here that's open, but they can't get into the actual tube, so they won't get stuck. I think it was the lemon blue eye longfins that got stuck in the uplift tube, and they didn't make it. So that was a really, a lot of money lost, and it was very sad because they were very beautiful fish. So it's kind of one of those, yeah, they may clog faster, but I'd rather have a sponge clog faster because it's actually taking stuff out of my water than something that's not clogging at all because it's not taking anything out. So it's kind of one of those, I mean, it's definitely a preference thing. Like, I've had my core sponges at home, and I don't think I've cleaned them out for like 3 or 4 months, but that's not good. That's not something you really want to do. I'd rather be cleaning them out monthly and make sure that all that stuff's leaving my tank. So let's get back in the chat. Yeah, Scheller said losing $100 pleco in an up tube is painful. Stephen P says, I don't have any tanks using only sponge filters, but I have them in tanks as backup and redundancy and whatnot. They're coarse sponges and I haven't touched them over here. Yep. Yeah. See, now if it's a redundancy sponge, of course, is perfect because of that. But if you're running that as your main filtration, definitely fine for sure, because it's going to definitely pull all those particulates out. It is definitely a good thing to have redundancy. Some of these larger tanks, like this tank, we'll get in some stingrays and stuff, some more expensive fish. So we've got the canister under here, but then we also are running an air pump with our sponge in here too, so that if that does go out, the canister goes out, then we've got an extra sponge. And the other nice part is you can change the direction of these tubes. Let me see if I've got one. Yeah. So this is a 20 long tank right here with plants, one of our sponges in it. But you can change the direction. So if you don't want flow throughout your whole tank, you can turn it and get it over into the corner. It kind of stops the flow of your tank. Or if you kind of want to make it a good flow, you can kind of watch that water change. You can see how it's starting to really travel that way now. It's so cool to have that. Instead of it just going straight up, it kind of gives you more surface tension. You can see how that's really working that water all the way to the other side. So that's why we designed the ones that we did and why we do the ones we do, because it kind of gives us all the stuff we really like. Yeah, that tube design is really cool. That was the one thing we really wanted, was something that was a little different on the tube, just because, like, I'm tired. I was tired of all my sponges at home. Those little tubes that you get on the top, I throw them away. Hate those. Hate them, because you have to when you take the airline off, you have to put it back through the tube and stick it, and it's just so much work. Instead of just doing this, like, you just get the sponge, you go. So hard with one hand. So much harder with one hand. Get that out of the way. There we go. You can just pull that off, and then you put it right back in. And then it just slides back onto itself. I'll fix that later. It's hard with one hand to do that. But yeah, that tube is one of the best things we did for sure. All right, looks like we got about 10 people hanging out with us. It's awesome. It's been a long time since I've live streamed, like long time. So I'm kind of feeling a little rusty and out of it. And we sold our other building and we moved out of there. It took us like 2 weeks to do the move, and so it was a lot of stuff to move. So I'm pretty exhausted still from all of that. You know, closing down a business and everything. So I'm pretty exhausted from that. But all good things, you know, come to those that work hard, and takes a little bit of time to get it all the way you want it. Let's see. Make sure no one's still. Looks like a couple of people are still sitting over at the other stream. All right, perfect. I'm gonna leave this up so I can see the chat a little bit better. So Sus Aquatics, good morning, lurking while reporting plants. I love it. Love it. Good to see you. Glad you can make it in. We've got some of your artwork on my desk in the back, and I got your calendar and stuff back there too. Scheller says, the uplift tubes actually use less air and are more flow. I love how efficient they are. Even better. Even better. So it looks like we're going to open here in about 30 minutes. So usually my live streams go for an hour, but I think I'm going to cut them all a little bit short if I'm at shop, because I want to be able to get some stuff done, you know, go through the tanks, clean up some algae and all that. Because the algae in here, just after having lights on for 12, 16 hours at a time, just gets so bad, like within 24 hours. Like all these tanks, we literally just cleaned all the algae off like a day ago. So it just need to go through daily and do it. So it's just one of those things about, you know, running the retail that you got to do. So I'm going to jump off the chat here, say a couple goodbyes to some people. MBH says, by the way, I want to condition my redhead geo to breed. Any tips to do so? Just warm water, give them some frozen or live foods, high protein, sand. Definitely do some sand for sure. They love sand. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot you can do to kind of make them comfortable. So that should be some good stuff for those fish. Swiss Aquatics, awesome. Let me know if you need more for the shop. I'll send some art. I'd love that. That would be awesome. Yeah, we're kind of just running green walls right now, but it would be nice to get some more artwork in here or some banners or something. So maybe I'll send you an email over there, Priscilla, and we can maybe get some PDFs or something to make some banners and put your little art website up on there or something, and get some calendars in shop or something as well. So we definitely love the fish art for sure. Timothy Darling, thank you again for being a member. Have a great day, everyone, and stay fishy. Yep, for sure. So sorry, I'm just kind of a little tired today. It's been a long couple of weeks, but I wanted to get on here and stream for you guys and let you know that we're all doing good, and kind of keep an eye out for the next video. It should maybe be coming out this next week or the week after that, just depending on kind of how life goes. But hopefully pretty soon you'll get another video, and then it'll be back onto the regular schedule. Maybe once a week or once every other week you'll get a video, but I haven't really decided on that yet. But hopefully now, once this is kind of gets settled in and I get kind of used to the routine here, I'll figure out that routine. We'll be able to pump some good videos out for you guys again. So, alrighty. So I think we're going to end it today for you guys. And as always, be sure to spread that guppy love. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.